On the night of their 5th wedding anniversary, Daniel discovered a reservation he never made, under his name, for two. Daniel and Ava were the kind of couple people envied. Soft laughter, morning kisses, shared passwords, or so Daniel thought. 3 days before their anniversary, he received a confirmation email from an upscale restaurant. Candlelight package, private balcony, champagne, 2 guests. But he hadn't booked anything. When he asked Ava casually, she smiled too quickly. Maybe you forgot? Daniel didn't forget things. He was meticulous, predictable, structured. That night, while Ava showered, he checked her phone. No suspicious messages. Too clean. That was the first crack. The second came when his best friend Marcus started acting distant, avoiding eye contact, canceling plans. Then Daniel did something he'd never done before. He followed Ava. She didn't go to the salon. She went to a lawyer's office. Daniel's heart pounded so loudly he felt dizzy. Divorce? An affair? A lawsuit? But Daniel wasn't the type to explode. He was the type to wait. On their anniversary night, Daniel showed up at the restaurant, alone, before the reservation time. He spoke to the manager and asked a simple question. Who booked this? The manager checked. The reservation wasn't made from Daniel's email. It was made from Marcus's. Daniel sat in the shadows when Ava arrived. She wasn't alone. Marcus followed her inside. Daniel didn't confront them immediately. He listened. Once the life insurance clears, we'll be free, Marcus whispered. Ava's voice trembled, but not from guilt. Are you sure it'll look like an accident? Daniel's stomach dropped. They weren't planning divorce. They were planning murder. His murder. But here's what they didn't know. Daniel had seen the life insurance policy months ago and quietly switched the beneficiary to his sister after suspecting something was off. And earlier that day, he had sent copies of their suspicious financial transfers to the police with instructions to act if anything happened to him. Daniel finally stepped forward from the shadows. The look on Ava's face was something he would never forget. Not guilt, fear. You should have just divorced me, Daniel said calmly. Police lights filled the restaurant windows moments later. Marcus tried to run. Ava froze. As they were led away, Ava screamed, "You ruined everything." Daniel smiled faintly. "No, Ava, you did." And months later, when detectives asked Daniel when he first realized something was wrong, he didn't mention the reservation. He didn't mention the lawyer. He didn't even mention Marcus. He said it started with 3 simple words. The night Ava wrapped her arms around him, rested her head on his chest, and whispered softly, "I love you more than life itself." At the time, it sounded romantic, devoted, forever. But lying awake beside her, Daniel had felt something cold settle in his stomach. Because love doesn't compete with life. Love protects it. And that was the moment he realized she wasn't afraid of losing him. She was preparing to.